So as part of your subscription, you have all of the Firewise community that Casey is working with have a special app subscription. It's prepaid until March of 2027 to allow us to get as many people as we need on it and to get feedback and improve it. And I'm going to walk you through a little bit on that. I did send the link in the chat. And if you have your phone, you're welcome to begin installing it on your phone and getting ready to go. Click. So after you register and you give us your name, your phone number, and your address, and then we put a kind of a radius around your address, and that's your protection zone. And yours, you can set that up to 10 miles, and you can put additional places or points down if you want to monitor more what's going on in Colfax or other areas across the state. And when there's an alert, you will be notified. And I want to announce a new feature that we just rolled out because it just went live today. And that is that we now have integration with the CAL FIRE incident website. And so not only will you have early detection from the sensors, but you will be getting a notification when there's a fire, a CAL FIRE start in your radius. So we're looking to add more and more, and that's just another one that's coming on. So you get an alert, and you can configure these. Maybe you don't want every alert. There's red and orange, which I described. And then in the burn season, you can also register a burn, and that will let people know. And so it's a really great way to let people know before the smoke starts traveling around them, because maybe they need to get out of the area, they're sensitive to smoke, or maybe it would just like reduce their anxiety if they knew. So you can register a burn. And we also have particle sensing. So when there's when the air quality is really bad, you could get an alert from that. And now, of course, you can get alerts from the fires, from CAL FIRE. So you get this alert, you click on it, and it brings you into the map. And in the map, you can kind of see where you are relative to where the alert is. And we want you to look up, especially if you're close to that. And now you can share your observation, and your observation can be shared immediately with your neighbors. Click. And the goal here is to help the emergency command center stay in line or get the best feedback while we're first in on the fires and also organizing our local response. So it's to kind of keep us parallel. And of course, the fire agencies, they know they have a smoke protocol, and KC has a smoke protocol for UBAT. And the 911 and the radio protocol that this kind of dovetails into. Click. So when you want to submit an observation, we ask you to select one of these. I smell smoke, I see flames. Please, if there's any danger, call 911 first, always. But then come back, report it on the radio, and use this app to share a picture or your comments, and the location that your observation is made will be recorded on the map so other people know what you're seeing from your location. Again, it's really important for us because we might be surrounding a fire and we don't know which way it's going and how big it's growing, and we kind of want to know what everybody's seeing. Click.
The term I learned doing this process, you guys, and setting this up with Heather and CAL FIRE and Peardale, is ground truthing. So in essence, our job is to go outside and see if what we see on the ground is the same thing that the sensor sees.
Exactly. And then the next question that the app will ask you is kind of what is it that you're seeing? Most of the observations are chimneys and burn piles. Most of the observations and most of the alerts happen in the burn season, not the fire season. We had 178 orange alerts in UBET last burn season, and I think 19 red alerts, and Mike checked every single one of them because we wanted to know if we needed to tune these sensors. They can be kind of customized in how sensitive they are, and we wanted to make sure that that if there was a concerning fire, that we knew what it was. By and large, they were burn piles. I think we had one that was too close to a dirt road that had a lot of particles, but by and large, these were verified burns. And in particular, when we did the prescribed burns, many of the sensors go off at once, and we have a low smoldering rolling smoke that you see the pattern on the sensors. And it's something that after a year, what I'm telling you will make sense. You'll just see it. It's not a little alert and then it goes away. You see it go alert, 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 and you can see that the smoke is traveling. So it's kind of interesting. Click. So I mentioned that you could attach a photo. So this is an example of a prescribed fire that was in Sonoma that was backwinded. And in this case, the sensor was on the upwind side, not the backwinded side. So it didn't even know that the smoke was there. But we were able to capture this alert and share it with the community so that they knew what was going on. Click. I mentioned a little earlier that your app subscription and your sensor subscription goes until March 2027. That gives us a good amount of time to work together and improve this application. It's something that every bit of feedback is welcome, every question, every curiosity.